It is the breaking news that has fundamentally shifted the political and social atmosphere of Nigeria this Monday morning, December 1, 2025, because the narrative that the North hates Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or that his life imprisonment is a victory for the Caliphate has just been shattered by the Sultan of Sokoto himself. The headline you saw is not just a rumor, it is a confirmed revelation that has come directly from the lips of the Abia State Governor, Alex Otti, who just returned from a historic visit to the Sokoto Correctional Center. We are broadcasting this deep dive special to unpack the startling revelation that His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Abubakar III, is not only sad about the life imprisonment sentence, but has reportedly vowed to use his immense influence to secure the release of the IPOB leader to ensure peace returns to the nation. To understand the gravity of this development, we have to look at the details of the visit that took place yesterday, Sunday, November 30. Governor Otti did not just go to Sokoto as a visitor, he went as a negotiator, and what he brought back is a message that has stunned the political class in Abuja. Governor Otti revealed that before or during his visit to the prison, he engaged with the Sultanate, and the feedback was nothing short of revolutionary. The Sultan of Sokoto explicitly shared his view that there is an urgent need to de-escalate tension in the country and that ensuring Nnamdi Kanu's release is the key to that peace. This is the highest-ranking traditional ruler in northern Nigeria, effectively siding with the political solution proponents against the hardline stance of the presidency. The Sultan is saying that locking Kanu away for life does not serve the interests of national unity, and coming from the seat of the Caliphate, this is a pressure that President Tinubu cannot easily ignore. But the part of this story that has everyone talking, the part that is melting hearts and changing minds across the divide, is the light-hearted, deeply symbolic joke the Sultan made. Governor Otti disclosed that the Sultan told him to tell Nnamdi Kanu that he is now his subject. Why? Because Kanu is living in Sokoto, the Sultan's domain. The Sultan went further to say that he intends to Turban Nnamdi Kanu. When Governor Otti delivered this message to Kanu inside the prison walls, reports say the IPOB leader burst into loud laughter. He was beaming with smiles. This moment of laughter inside a maximum security prison is powerful. It signifies a breaking of the ice between the leader of the indigenous agitation in the east and the leader of the Islamic faith in the north. The turbaning comment, even as a joke, is a massive cultural signal of protection and acceptance. In northern culture, you do not turban an enemy, you turban a person of value, a person you want to bring into the fold. By saying this, the Sultan was effectively telling Kanu, you are safe here, you are under my watch, not just the government's watch. This interaction completely destroys the regional hatred narrative that has fueled the crisis for years. We have often heard that the North wants to destroy the East, or that the Caliphate is the enemy of Biafra. But here we have the Sultan himself joking about making the Biafran leader a title holder in Sokoto. It suggests that the traditional institutions are far ahead of the politicians in understanding that brotherhood and humor can solve what guns and court judgments cannot. Governor Otti expressed his joy that the Sultan is on the same page with him, creating a powerful new alliance between the Southeast political leadership and the Northern traditional leadership. If Otti and the Sultan are working on this, the path to the secret deal regarding a pardon becomes much wider and clearer. We also need to analyze Nnamdi Kanu's reaction and his current state of mind, because the reports from this visit are the most detailed proof of life we have had since the conviction. Governor Otti confirmed that Kanu was in high spirits, putting to rest the rumors that he was depressed or critically ill to the point of incapacitation. Kanu was not just sitting there, he was engaging intellectually with the governor. He told Otti that he is proud of the giant strides being made in Abia State. He even compared Otti to the legendary Sam Mbakwe, the former governor of Old Imo State, who is revered as the father of modern infrastructure in the East. For Kanu, a man who is usually critical of politicians, to heap such praise on a serving governor is a strategic endorsement. It signals to his followers that Alex Otti is the chosen one to lead the political struggle for his release. It validates Otti's quiet diplomacy over the noisy protests of others. If you are finding this breakdown of the Sultan's intervention and Kanu's reaction insightful, and you want to be part of the community that gets the real details behind the headlines, please take a second right now to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We dig deeper to bring you the truth that connects the dots. Governor Otti also dropped another bombshell during this visit regarding the timeline of his efforts. He revealed that he didn't just start fighting for Kanu after the life sentence. He told Kanu that the engagements he started over 2 years ago have now been intensified. He assured the IPOB leader that the issue will be resolved administratively. This word administratively is the key. It confirms what we have suspected, that the legal route is dead. The Supreme Court appeal might be filed, but the real solution will come from an administrative decision by the president, likely a pardon or an unconditional release based on the prerogative of mercy. Otti's confidence is infectious. He told Kanu to remain calm but strong because freedom is coming. We must also consider the security implications of the Sultan's involvement. Sokoto is currently facing a massive threat from the Lakurawa terror group. By claiming Kanu is his subject and vowing to secure his release, the Sultan might also be trying to prevent the prison from becoming a target. If the bandits or terrorists think Kanu is an enemy of the Sultan, they might attack him. But if the Sultan casts his protective cloth over him, it sends a warning to the criminal elements in the state to back off. It turns Kanu from a vulnerable prisoner to a protected guest of the Caliphate. This 4D chess move by the Sultan protects Kanu's life, while the politics of his release are being worked out in Abuja. The presence of Prince Emmanuel Kanu and the Attorney General of Abia State, Ikechukwu Wana, at the meeting further solidifies the legitimacy of this new strategy. Emmanuel Kanu stated that the visit was a unified statement. It tells us that the Kanu family has fully bought into Governor Otti's strategy. They are no longer relying solely on the legal team or the international community. They are trusting the political bridge building between Umuahia and Sokoto. So where does this leave the federal government? President Tinubu is now facing a united front that includes the Southeast governors, the House of Representatives caucus, the diaspora community, and now the Sultan of Sokoto. The argument that Kanu is a terrorist who must die in prison is collapsing because the most respected voice in the north has just treated him like a friend. The Turbani joke has humanized Kanu in a way that no lawyer could have. It has turned him from a monster into a man who can laugh with the Sultan. This shift in optics is exactly what is needed to prepare the ground for a pardon. The president can now release him and say he is listening to the wisdom of the Sultan and the pleas of the nation, rather than bowing to the pressure of IPOB. As we move forward, keep your eyes on the Sultan. His vow to secure this release is not empty talk. In Nigeria, when the Sultan speaks, the villa listens. We might be witnessing the final act of this drama, where a life sentence is commuted to freedom through the unlikely friendship between a governor, a prisoner, and a Sultan. What do you think about the Sultan's joke? Do you think the Turbani comment was just a joke, or was it a coded message of safety and alliance? And do you believe the Sultan has the power to make Tinubu sign that release paper? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is a developing story of hope in a time of despair.